Welcome to Big Braids and Crypto. I'm your host, Mr. Big Braids, coming to you live from a reservation somewhere. Taking a look at LCX. We did a video earlier, and I had a few people that's looking at this coin because it's pretty new, and we're just everybody's kind of waiting around to see what it's going to do. But like I said earlier, when they're just now listed and they have this little setup like how they do. Uh, it's really tough to get a grid line in, and I'm not too sure if there's a lot of people that are able to get a read on this particular coin, but it does have it. I mean, it's consolidating for like every year, and we got down to the. It looks like, I mean, it's holding along the 786 line on 0.2239. It's hanging in there pretty well, but I mean, it looks like it's trying to do something like right now. It did, test the 786 line. It did, it almost had a pretty good dip move down to, 0.2099, which we had in play earlier. But you always got to remember that this is not financial advice, and these are my views and opinions on the market only, and you should always do what's right for you. Have that being said, we had this set up here along the 786 line. That's basically what it's looking to do right now for, a possibility of a capitulation down to 0.2099, which would probably be ideal. I mean, just looking at this coin, and it's hard to, seeing something like this, it's just continuously dipping down. I mean, it's got to hit the bottom sometime. It hit here and here. It's been testing, and then, here, it's possibly, as soon as it hits the floor, we're going to start seeing some, some reversal action. If this coin's, going to be rolling, it could be, you can't ever rule out the fact that it might just be a dud, I mean, because, there have been coins that just do that. I mean, but, if it gets any lower than this, I mean, it's still, it's still got some pretty decent, drops here, if you want to call it that. But if it's just going to keep consolidating down, it does seem to be holding support at 0.22 along the 786 line. So once we get some moves over the 618 line at 0.23, which it's good possibility of that, but at this point it could just continuously just be riding along the 786 line, and then possibility of one of these upshots here, whenever, everybody decides to go for LCX. But yeah, any information on LCX, be sure to comment it to the community, and be sure to like and subscribe. But as far as that goes, keep an eye on that 786 line at 2239. If it goes through that, it's going to be at 0.2099. Any lower than that, we're looking at 0.1695. If it goes that low, it's on the table. So especially if BTC does pull back some more, so keep an eye on that for everybody that's in LCX. And always gotta remember, this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only, and you always got to do what's right for you. Have a good evening. Mr. Big Braids out.